Remembering history is important. History is not just a story about the past. We can learn from the choices, mistakes, and wisdom of the people who lived before us. Learning history is not only about learning about the past. It also helps us see the present and build a better future. That is why history is a precious treasure that we should all protect. This is the UNESCO World Heritage Committee Special, BeFM Kids Club, and I'm your host, Asia Campbell. Hi! How have you been? Do you enjoy history class? Well, I really enjoyed history class, but some people think history is boring or not very interesting. But let's look at it differently. Have you ever wondered what people ate in the past? Like what they had for breakfast? Or what clothes they wore? What songs they sang? Or what stories they shared? History is the memory of the people who lived before us. Because they left behind their wisdom and their heritage, we have to be able to build the world we live in today and prepare for the future. One day, our lives will become history too. Isn't that amazing? You, me, and all of us will become part of the past that people in the future will discover. We will also become a valuable part of history that should be remembered and preserved. So today, we have another UNESCO World Heritage Committee special. Together, let's step into the stories of the past and discover the treasures that have survived until today. Listen carefully, and let's find out what these stories still have to tell us. Today, we have a quiz, story time, and sing-along time. And we also have a new special segment, Asia to the UNESCO World Heritage, to explore the history of Busan with a special guest. All right, are you guys ready to get started? During today's streaming, we'll pick some of you who send in messages of support and give you a present. So, as you watch or listen, send us anything. Your thoughts, your cheers, right in the YouTube chat BeFM Kakao Talk or 샵 9050, 샵 9050 text message, which costs you 100won. We'll be waiting for your messages.
Jumble Bubble Quiz.
Okay, our first segment is the quiz, Jumble Bubble Quiz. From now on, you will hear some clues about something. Listen carefully and try to guess what it is. I only have some clues. I don't know the answer either. So, you and I are going to figure it out together. All right, are you ready? If you know the answer, send us the message. Let's start with the first quiz. Quiz number 1. Number 1. I am a wild animal. Number 2. I have golden brown fur. Okay. Number 3. I have a long tail. Number 4. The male has a big mane around his head. Number 5. People call me the king of the jungle. Number 6. Sound hint. Ooh, I think the sound hint it gave it away. I think it's a lion, but maybe a tiger, you never know, right? Send us the answer and we have 5 seconds. Time's up. Are you ready for the answer? The answer is a lion. I was right. Yay! If you didn't get the answer, don't be disappointed. That's totally okay. We will have another quiz later. The next segment is the story time. I'm really looking forward to this story time. Let's welcome today's story time guest, June Kim.
Hey, Andrew. Have you ever thought about the what-ifs in our favorite stories?
What ifs? You mean like, what if I ate 10 ice cream cones at once?
Well, maybe, but I mean, what if the big bad wolf actually just had a cold and accidentally coughed the house down.
No way! And what if Cinderella actually hated glass slippers because they were too uncomfortable to dance in?
Exactly. What if the stories we know have a whole different side we've never thought of?
Huh? I never thought about it that way. It's like a whole new adventure is hiding right behind the pages.
Imagine a different world, BeFM Kids Club.
Ask yourself, what if?
It's story time! Today's story is Queen Sondok. Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Shilla, there lived a princess named Tongman. She was the daughter of King Jimpyeong, the 26th king of Shilla. At that time, something unusual happened. King Jimpyeong passed away without a son to inherit the throne. So his daughter, Princess Tongman, had no choice but to become the next ruler of Shilla. However, many people wondered,
Can a woman really become a king?
but Princess Tongman was different. She was wise, thoughtful, and deeply cared about her people. And one day, she became the first female ruler of Shilla. Her name was Queen Sondok.
A new queen has arrived. Long live Queen Sondok.
Queen Sondok ruled Shilla for 16 years and showed her great wisdom as a leader. Among many stories about her, 3 famous predictions surprised everyone. One day, Emperor Taizong of Tang, China, sent a special gift to Shilla. It was a beautiful painting of peony flowers and 3 jars of peony seeds. The painting showed large and colorful flowers in red, purple, and white. The officials looked at the painting and admired it.
Wow, the flowers are so beautiful.
When these flowers bloom, the
palace will become even more beautiful.
But Queen Sondok quietly looked at the painting. Then she said,
These flowers are beautiful, but they will have no fragrance.
The officials were surprised.
How do you know that, Your Majesty? The flowers haven't even bloomed yet.
Queen Sondok smiled and answered,
In the painting, there are no bees or butterflies. If the flowers had a sweet fragrance, insects would have come to them.
Later, the flowers bloomed. And amazingly, they had no scent at all. The people were amazed.
Queen Sondok truly has extraordinary wisdom.
Another day, something strange happened near Ongmunji Pond at Yeongmosa Temple. It was the middle of winter, but frogs started making loud noises for several days. People were confused.
Why are frogs making sounds in winter?
But Queen Sondok listened carefully and became serious.
This is not an ordinary sign.
The officials asked,
What does it mean, Your Majesty?
Queen Sondok replied,
Frogs represent soldiers. There must be enemy troops hiding in Yeongungguk Valley, west of the city.
Following the queen's order, Shilla soldiers went to Yeongungguk Valley. And surprisingly, they found enemy soldiers hiding there. The Shilla army defeated them. Once again, people were amazed by Queen Sondok's wisdom. As time passed, Queen Sondok once spoke about her own final days.
I know the day when I will leave this world.
The officials were shocked.
Your Majesty, please do not say such things.
But Queen Sondok calmly said,
When I pass away, bury me on the top of Mount Nangsan and hold a ceremony for me there.
The officials were confused,
Why did she choose the top of Mount Nangsan?
but they decided to follow the queen's words. And later, Queen Sondok passed away on the exact day she had predicted. The officials kept their promise. They buried her on the top of Mount Nangsan and held a ceremony for her. Many years later, people discovered something amazing. In Buddhism, Mount Nangsan was believed to be connected to Dorichan, the heavenly world where Buddhist gods were said to live. People wondered,
Did Queen Sondok already know the special meaning of this place?
that is why people still remember her as a wise queen who could see beyond her time. The story of Queen Sondok is not just an old legend. She was a leader who guided Shilla with wisdom and courage during a difficult time. She found meaning in a simple flower painting. She discovered danger through the sound of frogs. And she showed that true leadership comes from wisdom and understanding. That is why people still remember her today.
Knew about 선덕여왕, like I've heard of her before, like in history class, but I did not know about the 3 predictions she made.
Right? I never heard about them either.
Yeah, I don't think they teach them, like the school teaches us about that. But did you enjoy history class?
I did, but it wasn't my like forte class.
Okay. Like, when we say history class, do we mean like elementary school, middle school, or high school? What do you think? Which was your maybe favorite history class?
I actually don't remember learning history in elementary school.
Oh, okay.
So I guess my favorite was my middle school years.
Uh-huh.
And those were my first memories of learning world history.
Oh, yeah.
How about you?
Me too. I think most of my memory of history is from like middle school, I'd say, and I really enjoyed learning world history, but also about our Korean heritage.
All right, yeah.
Now that I go to a Canadian university, I get to tell my friends all about Korean history because Korean history is much longer than Canadian history. So yeah, but how is your day so far?
It's really hot these days.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the summer. How have you been?
Let's see, how have I been? I think I'm very energized today because I started eating healthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did you start?
I think I started eating more protein. I really like Korean food, so I've been eating all the bad sides of Korean food, you know, like the
Right.
Gen Z trends. But now I'm starting to stick to like just eggs and rice and gogi, beef. So yeah, so I'm really happy. You guys should try to eat healthy too. It really makes a difference, guys. Like, eat your vegetables.
It does.
I can't believe I'm saying, like, to the kids, like, eat your vegetables when I don't even eat my vegetables. But, yeah. Today's story was truly fascinating. So, why are we talking about Queen Sondok in a UNESCO Heritage Special, if you don't mind me asking?
That's a good question. Queen Sondok herself is not a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but she lived during the Shilla period, one of the most important times in Korean history. And the culture, technology, and treasures created during the Shilla era are all valuable parts of Korean heritage.
Oh, that's why. So her story helps us understand the people and culture behind those historical treasures.
Right. And heritage is not only about those sites, it's also about the stories, wisdom, and lives of the people who created them.
Yes, I agree. What was your favorite part of the book?
I guess it was like the main part of this story where she made predictions and they all came true. And especially like the part about how she predicted where she wanted to be buried and when she would die.
Yeah.
Because it felt like she was so aware of herself and the surrounding.
Yeah, like how did she know that? Did she have someone whisper it in her ear or something like that? I also found the whole story interesting, especially about the frogs. Like how did she know that the frogs meant soldiers?
Right.
Like were the soldiers eating the frog? I don't know. I really don't know.
Right.
Desperate time, desperate measures, right? But yeah, well, before we go on, are you ready for a quick quiz? This is the time where we check if you were actually listening to the story. If you're listening at home or in your room, shout out the answer. Question number 1. How did Queen 선덕 know that the peony flowers would have no smell?
A. She smelled the flowers before they bloomed.
B. She noticed there was no bees or butterflies in the painting.
C. She read it in a book.
The correct answer is B. She noticed there was no bees or butterflies in the painting. That is smart.
Yeah, it really
That is smart
is.
right there.
She didn't just look at the painting, she paid attention to the little details that people may easily miss.
Yes, that's actually a really great lesson for all of us. Sometimes the smallest clues can help us understand something much bigger.
Speaking of clues, there was another really great observation Queen 선덕 made. Do you remember?
Okay, I'm gonna guess. I think it's the frog thing. Right. So when she heard frogs making unusual sounds in the middle of winter, she realized something wasn't normal.
Yeah, your favorite part of the story.
Yeah.
Right? When she heard the frogs croaking in winter, since frogs hibernate, they sleep in the winter. So she realized enemy soldiers might have been hiding nearby.
Yeah, they might have been digging holes or something, right?
Maybe.
Queen 선덕 shows us that good leaders don't ignore unusual things. They stay curious, pay attention, think carefully, and make wise decisions.
I agree. And these skills are what everyone can practice, not just kings, queens, or presidents.
Yes. Right, so are you ready for another quiz?
Yep.
Which of Queen 선덕's predictions surprised you the most? There are no wrong answers in this question, so you don't need to be afraid or anything. Just anything. Which part was your favorite part, really? The 3 predictions were A. The peony flowers with no smell. That's the first one. B. The frogs warning about enemy soldiers. C. Knowing where she wanted to be buried. So, sorry about that. I just cut the clock off. But, well, my favorite was B and your favorite was C, right? Oh, no?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, we already spoke about it.
Yeah, but the peony flowers, that one was pretty special too, because I think that teaches us a valuable lesson about life too. Like, a lot of us are so busy lately. We just walk and we never really smell the flowers or we see the sky or anything, right?
Right.
So I think it would be really nice for all of us. Like today, we should start stopping, not in the middle of the road, but like in a safe place, looking at the sky, seeing what the shapes of the clouds are. So yeah, that's what I got out of the story. So.
Right. Like, it's amazing how she saw the detail of how the bees and butterflies weren't around the flowers.
Yeah, that's very smart of her. Think about it, listeners. They're all incredible, but have one thing in common. Queen 선덕 always took time to observe, thought carefully, and made wise conclusions.
And that's one reason we're talking about Queen 선덕 for the UNESCO World Heritage Special.
Yeah, like during her time, 청섬대 Observatory was built and Hwangnyeongsa Temple 9-story pagoda was completed. Both are part of the Gyeongju Historic Areas named UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2000. I was actually there.
Oh, wow.
Have you been there?
At Cheomseongdae? Yes, in Gyeongju.
Yeah, right? I think every Korean, it's like a must-visit place.
Yes, you have to take a picture in front of the Cheomseongdae.
Yeah.
And they have really cute Cheomseongdae shaped chocolates.
Miniature? Oh,
Yeah.
chocolates. Even better. Yes. What about, can you tell me more about her and Cheomseongdae?
Yeah, I feel like she made the Cheomseongdae because maybe with her good observation skills, she wanted to observe the stars through the Cheomseongdae.
Yeah, that is smart. And allow others to experience that as well. Through her, we can see that history isn't only about remembering the past.
It's also about learning skills we can use every day that shape our current and future lives.
Exactly. Listeners, what do you think she observed through the stars with her wisdom? Next time you're outside, try to observe your surroundings carefully. A flower, a bird, or, as I said, even the clouds.
And ask yourself, what can I learn just by paying attention? You might be surprised by what you discover.
Yeah, like maybe we'll discover something everyone else missed, just like Queen Sundok. Well, that was an amazing story. Thank you so much for bringing this story and telling us.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. Alrighty, bye. See you next week.
See ya.
I can take you round the world. Hi, hi, happy, shiny day. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and let's get round the world. One and 2 and 3 and 4, let's get round the world. Let's get round the world.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Jumble Bubble Quiz.
Alrighty, let's move on to the second quiz. From now on, you will hear some clues about something. Listen carefully and try to guess what it is. Quiz number 2. Number 1. People use me in summer. Number 2. I do not need electricity. Okay. Number C. People wave me with their hands. Number 4. I help people feel cool on hot days. Number 5. I am often made of paper or plastic. Okay. I think I have a pretty good idea about this. Do you? So it does not use electricity, and we use it a lot in the summer, and I think it's kind of something like this, don't you think? Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. The answer is a fan. I think I guessed it right. I think it was a fan. I hope you guys got it too. But if you guys didn't, it's totally okay. We have next week. All right. If you have anything to say to the BeFM Kids Club, text 샵 9050, which will cost you about 100won. BeFM Kakao Talk and BeFM Kids Club YouTube channel live chat. You can be the prize winner. All right. Now let's move on to the sing-along time with Cadra.
Hey there! Are you enjoying it so far? Dive into stories, tackle quizzes, and sing along. I've been waiting for you all week. Come on, let's go all the way. You're tuning into BeFM Kids Club, and it's time to sing along with me, Cadra.
Now it's time to sing along with Cadra.
Yay!
Welcome to the show again.
Thank you!
Well, how are you feeling?
Fantastic! Because, you know, it's summer, and my favorite season is summer, so I'm usually a happy girl in summer.
Yeah.
How about you, Asia? How are you? How have you been?
Well, I've been great. Speaking of summer, surprisingly, summer is not my favorite season.
Oh.
I think it's funny because during the winter, I would say that summer is my favorite season. But then when it's summer...
So it changes.
Yeah.
You miss summer.
Yes.
And now you're missing
Fall.
fall.
I think fall is the perfect medium. I think fall is not too cold,
Right.
not too hot.
Just cool and the gentle breeze.
Yep.
So you're already waiting for fall?
I am.
The
I
autumn?
am. Yes, like I'm already waiting for Halloween. The fall-
Thanksgiving.
Yes, Thanksgiving. Yeah. And I think, wait now, do I like winter more? Just because I have my birthday and
Oh.
Christmas.
Ah, nice.
When is your birthday? Like, which season is
It's
it?
in spring,
Oh, okay.
early semester season
Ooh,
in
uh-huh.
March.
Okay. That would have, so you would have started school on your birthday?
Usually, yes, normally.
Ah, interesting.
With my new friends every semester.
Yeah, true.
But it is summer.
Yeah.
So do you have any summer plans yet, Asia?
I am actually going to the States next week.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's actually for a very meaningful cause. I am speaking on behalf of the future generations of the Korean War veterans.
That's so meaningful.
Thank you. Do you have any plans for the summer?
I think Busan itself is a perfect city to enjoy the summer.
Very true.
I don't have any big vacation plans, but I'm going surfing on weekends.
Really?
Here in Busan. It would
my
be so much fun.
Oh, you can surf?
I am learning.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there.
That is so
I'm getting there.
cool. I love to learn how to surf someday.
Of course. You should definitely try it. And I also love having, a cup of iced coffee near the beach.
Yes, a nice latte. Yes.
Can't miss that.
That sounds amazing.
Summer vacation.
So, what song did you bring for us today?
So today we are singing a very gentle song called Everything is Going to Be Alright.
Oh, I think I really needed this song. It sounds very comforting.
Even the title itself, right?
Yeah.
So this song reminds us that everyone has different feelings. Sometimes we feel happy, excited, but at the same time, we feel angry, scared, shy, or sometimes even sad.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely normal.
Of course. Even grown-ups. I don't think I can classify myself as a grown-up yet, but teenagers or adults feel
course.
various feelings every day. But it's really, truly about how you handle your own feelings.
Exactly. Instead of reacting or getting upset right away, the song teaches us to pause, close our eyes, and take a deep breath.
Oh, okay. Just one deep breath can really help, right?
Absolutely. Sometimes just one deep breath is enough to help us calm down a little bit, and it gives our bodies and also our minds a chance to slow down.
I think that's a great habit to learn when you're young.
Right. And even for grown-ups, actually.
Yeah.
So, and the lyrics are very simple. So I am pretty sure everyone else here, listeners, can sing along.
Sounds great. But before we listen, I actually have a question for you.
Of course.
When do you usually take a deep breath? Do you mind me asking that?
Of course. Usually before I go on air
Yeah.
on BeFM and before I perform on the stage. I think
That
as a
makes
singer,
sense.
I still get a little nervous sometimes. So I stop, pause, take a deep breath, and remind myself that everything is going to be all right.
Yeah, like being nervous is a good thing because that means you care about it, right?
That means you're very serious about it.
Yeah.
And you care.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
I'm sure they can. How about you, Asia? When do you feel like you need a deep breath?
I think, well, as a student before an exam,
Of course.
definitely. Or when I have a lot of things going on my mind. That's when like I have so much on my plate, which is an English expression for when you have so many things going on.
Right.
Like you have to work, you have to study, you have to exercise. But yeah, I guess that's when I really need to take a deep breath in.
Exactly, when you feel overwhelmed.
Yes.
Right? Well, thanks for sharing. Now, I think our listeners are ready to sing together.
Yeah.
So remember, no matter how we're feeling, everything is going to be all right. So here we go. Everything is going to be all right. Sometimes I get a little angry when I can't find my toy. Sometimes I get a little angry when I can't find my favorite toy. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 'Cause everything is going to be alright. Sometimes I get a little scared when my mommy turns out the light.
Very true.
Sometimes I get a little scared when my mommy turns out the light. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Ready?
Okay.
And then, 'cause everything is going to be alright. Sometimes I get a little shy when I meet somebody new. Sometimes I get a little shy when I meet somebody new. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 'Cause everything is going to be alright. Alright, one more time. Sometimes I get a little sad when I say goodbye to my friends. Sometimes I get a little sad when I say goodbye to my friends. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 'Cause everything is going to be alright. When I'm feeling angry, when I'm feeling scared, when I'm feeling shy, or when I'm feeling sad, I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath.
Oh, another breath.
'Cause everything is going to be alright. One last time.
Okay.
'Cause everything is going to be alright.
That was such a sweet song.
Even we make some mistakes, everything is going to be alright.
Yes, it's perfect. Like making mistakes is you learn from your mistakes, right?
Absolutely fine. We're just having fun singing.
Yes, and I really love the part where we actually breathed in and out. That actually really calmed my nervous system.
The lyrics, it's just so simple, but it shares an important message.
Yes, the song talks about different feelings.
Right.
Like being angry, scared, shy, and sad.
And sad, yes. And those are all completely normal feelings, right? Everyone experiences them.
Yeah. Like, I think that it doesn't say we should ignore our feelings.
Exactly.
The song tells us it's okay to have those feelings.
It is okay to have those feelings, right? Sometimes we think being angry or being scared is a bad thing, but feelings aren't good or bad. They're just part of being human.
Yeah, so it's what we do with those feelings that really matters.
Exactly. We can't always control how we feel.
Yeah, we're not a robot.
But we can choose how we respond, right?
Yes.
To the feelings.
Yeah, and that's where the deep breath comes in.
Taking one slow, deep breath gives us a little pause. That small pause can help us make a better choice. And the song says we should notice the feelings them first. And then we stop, we close our eyes, and take a deep breath.
I think that's a very healthy way to handle big emotions.
It is taking a slow, deep breath before we react to the feelings.
Yeah, well, which feeling in the song do you think you relate to the most?
Probably feeling shy when meeting someone new.
Yeah.
I mean, even now, I still feel that sometimes.
Honestly, I wouldn't have guessed.
Well, everyone can get a little shy once in a while, right? And I think the important thing here is remembering that those feelings don't last forever.
Yeah, and that's why the song keeps saying, everything is going to be all right.
It's gonna be all right because everything is really going to be all right.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. It's a little reminder to be kind to yourself and trust that things will get better.
I think that this is something children and adults can all remember.
I completely agree. Let's listen one more time. And this time, before we hear the song again, let's all take one deep breath together.
Okay, I'm ready.
That was nice. Awesome. So no matter how you're feeling today, remember, everything is going to be all right.
Yes, okay, let's sing this one more time.
All right, here it comes. Everything is going to be all right. Sometimes I get a little angry when I can't find my toy. Sometimes I get a little angry when I can't find my favorite toy. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Ready? 'Cause everything is going to be alright. Sometimes I get a little scared when my mommy turns out the light. Sometimes I get a little scared when my mommy turns out the light. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 'Cause everything is going to be alright. Sometimes I get a little shy when I meet somebody new. Sometimes I get a little shy when I meet somebody new. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 'Cause everything is going to be alright. Sometimes I get a little sad when I say goodbye to my friends.
Aww.
Sometimes I get a little sad when I say goodbye to my friends. Then I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath. 'Cause everything is going to be alright.
It's going to be okay.
It is. When I'm feeling angry, when I'm feeling scared, when I'm feeling shy, or when I'm feeling sad, I stop, I close my eyes and take a deep breath.
Last one, guys.
'Cause everything is going to be alright. Ready for the finale?
Okay.
'Cause everything is going to be All right.
I guess I never learn from my mistakes.
But it's gonna be all right.
Yes, it's going to be all right. Well, thank
it was
you
a
so
fun
much.
song, of course.
Thank you so much. I think I should memorize this song and remind myself every
to take
time.
a deep breath.
Yes.
It's a good reminder. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Asia, for singing along with me this time.
Nah, thank you. This has been really helpful.
It was fun.
Yeah, I hope it was helpful for you guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Yeonjae Seo. I'm a 4th grader in Jeongwon. I can't wait to learn English and have fun with BeFM Kids Club.
Hello, my name is Chris. I am 8 years old. I live in Dongdaegu and I enjoy listening to BeFM.
Hello, my name is Tina. I am a 6th grade elementary school student. Please make lots of fun videos.
I'm Alice. I'm Leo. We are close twins. I really want to learn English.
Hello, my name is Liha and my age is 7. Good luck for your channel. I love you.
My name is Park Sung-hyo. I am so excited for the BeFMKidsClub.
My name is Kim Min-jo. I am so happy to meet BeFM Kids Club.
My name is Kim Yeon-woo. I am in the 3rd grade at Dongcheon Elementary School. Go BeFM!
Hello, my name is Sharon. I'm enjoying learning English. You're listening to BeFM Kids Club.
My name is Seo Ju-ha. I've been waiting for BeFM Kids Club a lot. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Busan, the wartime capital, was added to the UNESCO World Heritage Tentative List in 2023. In 2025, it was selected as a priority candidate for World Heritage registration by the Korea Heritage Service. And now, in 2026, it is preparing for the UNESCO preliminary assessment. Following our last episode, today we are going to discover more treasures of Busan's wartime capital heritage with Hannah. Hi.
Hi, Asia. My name is Hannah, and I am a 8th grader at Busan Foreign School.
Okay, 8th grader. I'm like, what grade am I in? And I'm like, wait, I graduated high school. Never mind. But how have you been? I think this is not the first time we met. We met last 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago. How have you been?
I've been pretty good. I recently went to Jeju and came back. So
Oh, okay. How was Jeju?
we just went to our grandparents' house because they live there.
Okay, nice.
That was pretty
nice.
fun.
Yeah, it seems like it. Anything else going on in your life? So you must be on vacation?
Not really. Just
Oh.
like school break.
Oh, okay. So it's like a summer break, so shorter, right?
No, I go to an international school.
Okay.
So,
do you have the same semester? So like you would start your classes in September?
Yeah.
Okay, so same as me, similar. That means you still have about a month-ish, more than ish left, is it?
Yeah, a month until school starts.
Do you have any plans for that month? Anything you want to do or?
I have like a competition.
Oh,
coming
okay.
Up, so I guess I'll be doing that. That's kind of it.
Busy summer though. That's great. In our last episode, so going back to the topic here, among 11 connected heritage places, we explored Busan Port Pier number 1, the UN Cemetery, and Haeria Base. Okay, I hope I got that right. These places showed us how Busan connected with the world and how international cooperation helped people during the Korean War.
That's right. But the story of Busan's wartime capital is not only about international support. It is also about the everyday lives of the people who came to Busan and built new lives during one of the most difficult times in history.
Yes. During the Korean War, countless refugees arrived in Busan after losing their homes and hometowns. They had to find places to live, ways to survive, and hope for the future.
That's right. So today, we will discover 3 heritage sites that tell the stories of these people. Uamdok Somak Refugee Village, Yeongdo Bridge, and Bokbyong Mountain Reservoir.
Okay, then our first stop is Uamdong Somak Refugee Village. Hannah, could you tell me about this place?
Of course. Uamdok Somak Refugee Village is a unique heritage site that shows how refugees created homes and communities during the Korean War. It is now registered as a National Registered Cultural Heritage Site.
But the name Somak kind of sounds familiar. What was this place originally?
Interestingly, it was not originally built as a residential area.
Oh?
In 1909, during the Japanese colonial period, this area was established as a quarantine facility for cattle before they were exported overseas. The buildings were called somak, which means cattle sheds.
Oh, so 소, cow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this place, which was originally for cattle, later became a home for people?
Exactly. After the Korean War broke out, a large number of refugees came to Busan. However, there were not enough houses to accommodate everyone. As a result, the empty cattle sheds and surrounding facilities were transformed into a temporary home for refugee families.
Ah, then a place designed for cattle became a place where people rebuilt their lives.
Yes. Refugees divided the large space inside the cattle sheds into smaller living areas. Although their living conditions were difficult, they created homes, supported each other, and formed a strong community.
Ooh, so what can we learn about their daily lives from this place?
The narrow alleyways, old wells, and remaining structures show how people lived during the wartime capital period. These small details tell us about the daily struggles and determination of the citizens.
So, can visitors still see the original features of the village today?
Yeah. One of the most valuable aspects of Uamdong Somak Refugee Village is that it has been preserved the original structure of the cattle sheds. Some residents who experienced that period, as well as their descendants, still live in the area today.
Oh, wow, I did not know that. So this is not just a historical site, it is still a living neighborhood.
That's right. Uamdong Somak Refugee Village reminds us that even during war and hardship, people were able to create homes, communities, and hope.
Now, let's move on to our second heritage site. Hannah, where are we going next?
We are going to Yeongdo Bridge, one of the most symbolic landmarks in Busan.
Yes, I do know Yeongdo Bridge. Yeongdo Bridge is a famous tourist attraction, but I heard it had a very special meaning during the Korean War.
Yeah. During the wartime capital period, Yeongdo Bridge was much more than just a bridge. For many refugees, it became a place of longing, memories, and hope.
Oh, but then why did so many refugees come to this bridge in the first place?
At the time, Yeongdo Bridge was a lifting bridge that opened several times a day. Many refugees who had been separated from their families during the war came here hoping that they might find their missing family members.
Oh, so they were waiting for someone they loved to come back.
Yeah. For people who had lost contact with their families, Yeongdo Bridge became a place where they held on to hope. Many people gathered there, shared their stories, and waited for news about their loved ones.
Wow, I can't even imagine. But I think many different stories were told around this place.
Yes, because so many refugees gathered there, people who offered fortune-telling and advice became popular nearby.
Oh.
This area became known as the Tombachi Alley, where people came to hear stories about their future and search for comfort during uncertain times.
Oh, so then Yeongdo Bridge carries both sadness and hope.
That's right. Yeongdo Bridge was completed in 1934 as a modern bridge. At the time, its official name was Busan Bridge, but citizens called it Yeongdo Bridge, and that name became widely used.
Yeah, I think I always knew it as Yeongdo Butari. But did the bridge keep its original function?
For many years, the lifting function was stopped in 1966. However, recognizing its historical value, the bridge was restored and reopened in 2013. Today, visitors can still see the bridge opening during a special lifting ceremony held every Saturday.
Oh, cool! Today, people visit Yeongdo Bridge to enjoy the view, but behind this beautiful landmark are the stories of countless people who waited, searched, and hoped.
Exactly. Yeongdo Bridge represents not only the pain of separation, but also the strength and hope of the people who have continued their lives after the war.
Yes, and finally, our third heritage site. Where are we going?
We are going to Bokpyeong Mountain Reservoir, a place that supported the daily lives of people during Busan's wartime capital period.
Oh, okay. So a water facility may not look as dramatic as a bridge or a refugee village. Why is this place so important?
Well, it's really important because it was essential for survival. Built in 1910, Bokpyeong Mountain Reservoir was one of Busan's first modern water supply facilities. It played an important role in the beginning of the city's modern water system after the opening of the port.
Oh, okay. But how did it help people during the Korean War?
When Busan became the wartime capital, the city's population increased dramatically as hundreds and hundreds of refugees arrived. Bokpyeong Mountain Reservoir supplied water from Seongjigok Reservoir to homes, businesses, and public water stations in areas including Cheonggu and Dongdo.
Yeah, providing enough water must have been a huge challenge during this time.
Yes, the demand for water was much higher than the available supply. As a result, some areas received water once every few days. People in higher areas had to wait even longer for their turn.
But then, what happened when water became available?
People gathered in front of public water stations carrying buckets and containers. Long lines stretched hundreds of meters, became a familiar scene in the old downtown area of Busan.
That shows how valuable water was in everyday life.
Exactly. During the wartime capital period, water was not simply a convenience. It was directly connected to people's survival.
Yeah, so Bokpyeong Mountain Reservoir was a hidden but important part of Busan's history.
That's right. While places like bridges and ports are easy to notice, facilities like Bokpyeong Mountain Reservoir quietly supported the lives of countless people. Today, it remains an important example of Korea's early modern water system.
Yes, so we visited 3 places today. Let's just have a quick review. So the first place was
Uamdong Somak Refugee Village shows how refugees created homes and communities in the middle of hardship. Yeongdo Bridge tells stories of separation, waiting, and hope. And last but not least, Bokpyeong Mountain Reservoir reminds us how essential city facilities supported people's daily lives.
Yes, these places teaches us that history is not only about major events or famous figures, but history is also found in the everyday lives, struggles, and hopes of ordinary people.
Busan is filled with the memories of the wartime capital period. Every street, building, and landmark carries stories of people who survived difficult times and built a new future.
These heritage sites are precious treasures that preserve the experiences and spirit of the people of Busan. Well, Hannah, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Me too. I hope I see you next week. Okay, so this was Asia to the UNESCO Heritage. Bye! Alrighty. So that was pretty much it for today, but what do you think about today's show? Well, for me personally, I really like the 선덕여왕 story, and I also think the more I learn about Busan, the more I fall in love with it, and I hope you guys feel the same way too. Well, thank you so much for joining in. Don't forget to join me every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on BeFM Kids channel, and stay tuned every Saturday at 11 a.m. on the radio. Now, let's wrap up the show. BeFM Kids Club, produced by Supidi, written by Kate, and hosted by Asia Campbell. Bye! Thank you!